Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're checking out what might be the best all-rounded controller in the market right now, the Mobapad N1 HD. Stick around because this controller is loaded with features and I'll share my thoughts including the pros and cons, whether it's worth the $40 price tag using my link. Just a heads up, I'm not gonna be discussing some of the features of the Mobapad N1 HD in this video, like the macro buttons, turbo function, and the app itself, simply because I'm not using those. The packaging came with a lot of stuff inside it. I'm so glad that I picked up the pink variant of the Mobapad N1 HD because I think this is the best colorway that they have. What they're using here are called liquid silicone buttons, which are tactile and very responsive. They bounce back really quickly, and this is perfect for fast-paced gameplay like Nintendo Switch games. Though, of course, it is also compatible to different systems, and we're all gonna test that today. Of course, we're gonna be testing first the main system that this controller is designed to, which is the Nintendo Switch. Connecting it to a Switch is really easy. Let me show you now how responsive the silicone buttons are. They're very responsive, they're tactile feel, and every time you press them, they bounce right back. The only problem that I have here is that they don't have a proper trigger button. What they're using is digital, which is I think is okay because most Nintendo Switch games doesn't really need a real trigger. I've connected the controller to my iPad M2 and I'm now playing Fantasian. This game just came out for Nintendo Switch, but I've been playing this game on my iPad for so long now. And I just want to say that I really like the joystick of the N1 because it's so accurate. It's really hard to play this game using a regular controller, so it's best to play this using touchscreen. Let's play a game wherein we can test the analog sticks and the trigger buttons at the same time. Since it's using digital trigger, the travel distance of your clicks are really short. So just in case you will be playing a game like this wherein you have to spam one button to activate your gun, this might be the best controller for you, especially if you don't want to use the turbo function. I also want to commend the mappable back button of the N1 controller because it's really nice. Most companies just throw this as a bonus so they don't really put much effort for the buttons. Here's what I like about the face buttons of the Mobapad N1 HD. Ever since I've used mechanical buttons, they're my go-to buttons when it comes to playing. But one downside is that they're too loud. Now with the liquid silicone buttons that they're using here, it feels the same as mechanical, but it's quiet. So you can play during the night. No problem. Let's now play Nintendo Switch. The 6-axis gyroscope is pretty spot on. If you've been using a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con for so long, you've probably noticed that some of the buttons are now hard to press or some of them are too mushy. Now, the main selling point of the Mobapad N1 HD is the silicone buttons. So, whatever happens to your controller, it's gonna be the same, it's gonna last longer, it will still feel the same after using it for so long. If you don't like the regular D-pad, you can change it to the dome style D-pad. If you've been following my channel, you probably know that I really hate controllers that have bad D-pad. So, good thing the Mobile Pad N1 HD has one of the best D-pads in the market. As you can see, I can easily do Hadouken in Street Fighter. Other than the official Nintendo Switch Pro controller and the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con, the only company that can replicate the HD Rumble is Mobapad. And thankfully, the Mobapad N1 HD has HD Rumble, so it feels premium. It doesn't feel cheap. The vibration doesn't feel cheap at all. I really like the rumble. You can really feel what's happening in the game, and I think this would be my go-to controller when I'm playing platformer games. It also has amiibo support, so there's really no reason to buy an official pro controller anymore. If you're planning on using the Mobapad N1 HD using your PC, I suggest to use the dongle because if you're not going to be connecting the dongle, your input will be the same as Nintendo Switch. Overall, the Mobapad N1 HD delivers in every way that matters. For just $40, this is probably the best all-rounded controller available right now. Whether you're a casual gamer or someone who takes their gaming seriously, this controller got you covered. If you want to grab one for yourself, just check the link in the description of this video. Using the link, you can get it for only $40. This is James again from Gaming Central PH. Stay safe and happy gaming, everyone.